Good morning. Welcome back for a little extra shot of sunrise here this morning. I'm Julia, along with Lindsay, Carlos, and Chuck. And we've got another hot one out there. I'm really surprised at the fog that we've seen even this late in the morning.
Well, let's ask Lindsay. Why are we seeing fog, Lindsay?
Remember a couple days ago when it rained a lot? Well, the ground.
I could be a scientist. Oh my God!
Got
I knew it.
Yeah.
All this time.
And there's very little wind too.
Yes.
And if you drive, by the way, I call this corn holding fog, because if you drive near these huge cornfields, it just keeps the moisture. This is downtown Indy, where there is no corn. But there is a sun trying to cut through the haze out there, and zero visibility in Richmond, 1 mile visibility over in Greencastle, and zero in Terre Haute. I do think we're fine in the metro area as far as that's concerned. We've had 13 90-degree days, and you know, last year we had 17 total for the season. We may beat that. I've got a feeling. 69 right now here in Indianapolis. And the humidity is very high. It will be all day long today as you water your plants. 90 for a high later today. Holiday World's looking really good at 92. You know, tomorrow's an interesting day. We're going to get up to 95 tomorrow. The heat indices up to around 105 in the afternoon. That's some serious summer stuff. And we're going to feel that probably for the next several days, 90 Thursday and up to 97 on Saturday.
That reminds me, I was at a store shopping with my husband a couple, like not this weekend, but the following, or the past weekend before that. I think I've just messed that up, but you get what I'm saying. It wasn't last
At
weekend.
the store.
At the store. And he is an outdoor, he works outdoors. And he said, we watch Chuck every morning to get that forecast because, I mean, can you imagine tomorrow? I was sitting here going, boy, there should be a thing about not having to work outdoors when it's that hot. And I'm sure they would like that as well.
Except if you're trying to fix the North Split. Please don't stay home. We need you.
All right, let's nerd out and talk about some astronomy real quick, because I find this story fascinating.
Okay, so European astronomers have found a mysterious black hole in a neighboring galaxy called a dormant stellar mass black hole. The black hole is actually the small spot you see right there. It's a big blue mass. It's a star with about 25 times the sun's mass.
Oh my gosh.
The black hole is orbiting.
This is amazing.
Wait, 25 times bigger than the sun?
The mass. So the combination of the weight and size.
So one of the things that makes these black holes different from the traditional type that they make movies about is that they don't emit high levels of X-ray radiation, which makes them difficult to detect. That's how you detect a black hole, because the thing is black in its sky, but it emits radiation. And so you can see that in an X-ray telescope and so forth. And wow.
That's why this one was so hard or took so long to detect, because there weren't those X-ray. Right.
Wow. It didn't have the radiation in it, which is kind of weird why that didn't happen.
Some of these images we're seeing from this new telescope.
We're going to see people coming out of these things with like little take it here later.
Well, you can see some kind of the aliens, if you will, if you're watching Netflix. And Netflix is trying to new method to crack down on password sharing, because you know I only have 15 accounts sharing my password. I'm the one paying, by the way. It's called Add a Home feature. Each account has one home where you can watch on any device that you want. Users will then be able to buy additional households and pay an extra $2.99 per month. Premium members can buy up to 3 extra homes. If you're traveling, you'll still be able to watch on your tablet, computer, or smartphone. The new feature is launching next month in South and Central American countries. And so I literally have 3 different people that are sharing my Netflix page.
I mean, I'm not saying you feel sorry for them, because they're a big corporation and they make millions and millions and millions, but they were almost like the first model of this kind of to happen. And you know, now they're having all of this financial problem where they're just trying to figure out how to actually stay afloat. But you know, other things came along, and
they had the disadvantage. You know, Apple has
being first, right?
Apple, Amazon has Amazon. They have themselves.
Right, exactly. And you're seeing Peacock, and you're seeing Disney Plus, you're seeing Paramount Plus. All these places are coming out and saying, well, wait a minute, we're not going to give away or sell you our content. We're going to put it out on our own streaming service, and that's why Netflix is kind of failing right now.
Sorry, well, what's on Netflix that we really like, but it's going away? Stranger
Things, I know. No spoilers, no spoilers.
No spoilers, no. All right, so tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is worth $530 million. So you do still have time to buy a ticket, although Chuck says don't waste your time. So this is the 8th highest Mega Million jackpot. So the odds of claiming the Mega Million jackpot is, Chuck?
1 in 300 million.
And you're more likely to what?
Get hit twice by lightning.
There you go. So anyway, play if you want. Tonight's drawing is at 11 o'clock. One of the stories that I remember, I mean, I've been here for 22 years, and one of the stories I did one time, you know how you, like, companies will pool and they'll buy Mega Millions. So this was a company here in Indiana, and I won't say which one, but well, actually I will. What's the tomato farm that makes all the tomato
Red
stuff?
Gold?
Red Gold. So it was Red Gold. And they all pooled all their money. Well, they all won millions and millions and millions, except for 2 people at the company who did not participate. So I go to interview them, and they're all so gracious and nice. And the 2 people were like, "Don't approach us." I'm like, "I get it. Don't worry. I am so sorry."
At that point, though, I would get to the people who all won and say, can we all throw in $1,000 a piece? If you have millions, and just kind of give them a little bit.
I just hope I never get that close to winning millions.
Yes, exactly.
I don't want to know
gosh.
how close I got to winning millions. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, exactly. And the old adage is, would you come into work the next day? And I think that answer changes as you get older. When you're young, you're like, yes, I'd come into work. And as you get older, you're like, no, I'm not.
I mean, I'd call someone, trust me. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna just not show up.
Right.
For Julia and Lindsay and Chuck, I'm Carlos. Thanks for joining us on this extra shot of sunrise. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning through the fog. Tomorrow, Wednesday on Sunrise.